Okay, so today we are going to do solar sails. We're finally going to start doing some extra cool stuff. First, I'm going to charge up, and I wanted to show real quick. I had to ramp up production on the smelting planet. So I'm going to go show what I did real quick. And again, I've just been upgrading as I can. Different technologies. I'm gonna wait till I get some more. I've just been researching technologies and upgrades as I can. Sorry. It is before work. I might have to deal with that later. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. Sorry, I was thinking. So let's go to the smelting planet. It's on the other side of the sun. It's fine. Got stuff happening. Things are going. I'm gonna have to go around. Do not get too close to the sun. It is the sun. It's a star. It's got heat. You will die. So we're gonna go around. Like I said, I just wanted to show how I decided to kind of scale up my smelting production on that planet. I thought it was a pretty cool solution. It seems to be working quite well, and maybe it's something you want to try. Maybe you just want to look at it and be like, you're an idiot. Why do you even exist? So let's take plates, for example. They're all the same. So what I did was I ran a line. Let's get to a good spot where you can see. I ran a line, a belt in of, and I don't know what level. Okay, these are green, I think. Into the ILS, the logistics station, right? And if I click onto it, it's going to just hang on to its 10,000. It's going to stay full. But then I just have it passing right back down to a column of 30. There's 15 per side. Smelters, right? There's nothing special going on there. I'm passing the iron ore down, smelting, putting it onto a belt, and I'm sticking it right back in. So that this is gonna stay full of, hopefully I can keep it full of iron ore at all times, so that it'll just keep making ingots and have ingots at 10,000 ingots available at all times that I can ship back to the planet. So I did that for all the main ones. I got copper clear over here because I already had this built for solar panels a while ago, and so I didn't want to dismantle all this. I wanted to kind of keep it here. So I've got copper ingots, and looks like it's all full. And then I've got my silicone ingots and my titanium ingots. Now this is kind of off formula to the rest because this is the first one I did, so I didn't really have it planned out quite as well. So I may come back here later and just kind of destroy all this and move it around, but I think it's working quite well. Everything's full. My ships will come and pick stuff up as they can, as they need to. So that is just working out great. So what we're going to do now is go back to the main planet. And we are going to start sending solar sails to the sun, or the star. And you'll notice I upgraded so I can go way past 1,000. I think I can peak out at 2,000, but we're going fast. Next is warp travel to other star systems. Well, we'll get there. We're going to start sending solar sails to the sun to collect energy so that we'll have just a ton of energy. 1 and 2 is going to look super cool. Oh, got too close to that. Ah! No, turn around. Turn around. Come on. Oh, I'm out of energy. This is why... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. Slingshot myself right around home. And anything you do to make a course adjustment is going to use energy. So I have to let it... Dang it. I have to let it build up. There we go. Hopefully this will do it. This is why you always want to have energy stored on you. Come on, let's land. I don't know what happened. Is it too close to that planet? Yep. Gravity's a thing. Gravity is a thing. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have to let a bunch of energy build up. Wow, this is fun. So, here we go, we got it. I'm on the other side of it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Ugh. What a doofus. Wow. That was fun. That's why I always try to travel. Now, if I didn't have any fuel on me, there's no way. You can't recover from that. You just sail. You just keep going. Anyway, that's why you need to always have energy or fuel rods or something with you. Coal, at least. When you're out and about, because you can get snapped around all over the place. So we're going to start doing solar sails. That's going to collect us some energy. That's going to look super awesome. And then we can kind of get rid of some of these solar panels as we need to. But first we need to make the solar sails, and I already have it planned out. Then I want to put the sails down this bus because I need the rails to fire them at the sun. So what I'm going to do, I have a blueprint from doing this before, not there, mid-game? Here we go. There's a mall for solar rails and ray collectors. And I'm just going to stamp this down. Let's just put it up here. Give me space to look at it and see what's going on. And I should have plenty of materials. Let's go pick up some more power poles from the starter mall. Now I cut off the copper feed and the stone feed to this, so I'll have to fix that at some point. But right now I don't really need to. I'm just looking through my inventory to make sure that I've got plenty of stuff to make make the malls and things that I want to do. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I've got some rail ejectors, and I've got some array receivers, and I did that last night. I made another sub factory clear down at the end, or close to it. Let's get oriented correctly. This is super simple. We're just passing in some minor supplies, iron to make some steel, and some gears. Those get passed into the rail ejector. This takes another product that's super slow right now, but it's just passing in some basic things. One thing I did need to pass in was some stone to make some glass plates and some prisms and some other stuff. That all gets passed into making, like I said, array receivers. I'm gonna grab another stack of those, and our rail ejectors. So again, just pulled all that stuff right off the bus. It was not challenging. Again, the challenging part initially was figuring it all out. So here we can see right out of the gate, here's some items that we can get rid of. So we're going to label this plates, get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to wait. I already made this. I'm stupid. Dumb. It's early. I'm trying to get this knocked out before work starts. I do have one for solar sails. Is it under power? It is. It's under power. Really should have planned this out a little bit better. So this should be even easier. Let's rotate it. We're going to stamp it right next to that for funsy. Nope, we're going to bring it down. And the reason I want to bring it down is so that the chest on the right is the output. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a storage chest full of these, but then we're just going to belt out and put it right down the bus from there. And again, we're going to have to tweak this because this is from an old raw materials build. We have these, so we're going to have to tweak that just a hair. And we can pass stone in, stone, water, coal. You know what? We have a coal line that's not even being used. Let's just use that. Just to make it quicker. And then, so we're going to delete these, and this, and this. We're going to have a new line come in that's just going to be copper ingots. Let's hook it up. And that should be it. That should be it. It's going to make our solar sails. So let's get this going real quick. These are going to move because this belt's in the way, or this is going to be kind of ugly. And we got, let's put stone up here. So I need stone. What's this? Water. We'll do water next. And then refined oil. And then this is our coal line. Coal's gonna have to be askew as well. And I think that's it. Yep. So now is the fun part of getting this all laid out. supposed to be stone. That's where that is. And this is going to be water. And refined oil. Stamp, stamp. Move around. Stamp, stamp. And then we'll up arrow, get this thing all flowing again. I think that's it. It's just the 4 things, right? Oh, these 2 over here. X, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I like how these are working. I mean, I guess I do. They're easy, but it's not how I thought they'd go. Just not how I thought they would go. It's all right. I mean, it looks, I don't know. It works, right? It's working. Stone, coal, and then I just need to attach stuff. Let's come over here, get in. You get in there. Let's zoom in so we get the right thing. You get in there. I mean, yeah, it's working. Whatever. And it's okay because we're at the top of the bus, and we don't have these main products coming in yet. So it's okay to build this right here. But let's cancel some of that. Click. Bring it up. So everything should be going. Let's just sit here for a second and monitor. Here we go. It's not the speediest thing I've ever seen, but I don't know if that was ratioed out. Let's look at a calculator real quick. And let's look at solar sales, 60 a minute. I need 3. That's what I got. That's what I got. Now, one thing I can do is upgrade some parts of this. Let's upgrade belts and sorters within the mall. Right, so everything, let's go over it a couple times to upgrade everything to blue. And that should be a little quicker. Put that down to green. And I don't have a ton of blue belts, I don't believe. Oh, I do. Let's go in here. Get those going, those blue. And that should be good. Just to get stuff flying in here. I don't want to blue high speed everything, because if I do that, it's really gonna suck. But I'm gonna green this. I'll put this at level 2. There's not a lot of stuff using stone, so I think we'll be okay if we increase that speed. Okay, these are working, right? Okay. I really feel like they should be working faster. Oh well. We're just going to let this run. It's making our solar sails. So we've already got 124. So it's making them. I may have to come back and look at this and rethink life. Because I don't know if that's really going to produce enough. We're going to set this on the line. Let's check our power. We need more power. We'll get that speed boost when the sun pops up and starts hitting these solar panels. So while that runs, I'm going to go down here to the end and I'm going to, for funsies, I'm going to extend this belt way down. I went ahead and expanded some dirt down here. Let's take it to the end and then let my drones build out the thing. So what we want to do is come down here to number 8 for our Dyson Sphere program, and we're going to start setting down these launchers, these rail ejectors, and you can only space them so close to each other because they have to rotate, and you don't want them to hit each other, right? So what we're gonna do, one, is delete this. You're gonna think I'm stupid, and there's a good chance you're right, but I really don't want to have to deal with some hardships later. I'm just gonna make this easy on myself. Close it. I want this all on the ground, and you'll see why. Let's get closer. Put my sails back in. So I've got 200 now. That's fine. Just let this thing build while I'm screwing around, fixing things. I just want this on the ground because I don't want to have to deal with splitters and be splitting my my product. Oh, you just could swear I hit click. 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 I want this line to be as full as it can be at all times. Because we're gonna move these. Where's my robots? Look at how far the line goes. I want these rail launchers, rail ejectors to be right there. Right on the line. Because we're just going to use inserters or sorters to bring in right off the line. We'll put in a power pole between the two. Too close to rail ejector. Well, that's not cool. Because I need to power y'all. Let's put these on the back. Should be good right there. And then I should be able to copy this. See if we can get Alright, that's the problem. Click. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, it's the morning. I'm having problems. Let's just click, copy, Control V to paste. And it's going to make us space them out. Just fine. And it'll tell you if you're too close. No tall building in the muzzle rotation area. Get your muzzle out, you're too close. Too close. Ah, there you go. So we will stamp those down, and then we're going to connect our power. And again, keeping in mind that this game is, you know, with the mindset of everything's going to be movable. Everything's temporary. If we need to, we can move all this stuff. Solar panels, it's not a big deal. I'm using the yellow sorters, the Mark 1s, just for funsies right now. Why are these not? Oh, you're killing me, game. It's alright, I guess. Put these on the other side too. Can never have enough power, that's for sure. Okay, fine. Now you'll notice. Let's go connect our line. Let's let it build. You'll notice that these are blinking like, hey, what do you want me to do? Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. And so what I want to do is I'm going to click on one of them, and you'll see the EM rail ejector panel come up, and you'll notice that you've got 1, 2, up to 20 different selections for that. That correlates to your Dyson sphere. So if we left click down here or hit Y, we'll see this new panel for our Dyson sphere. So if we look at orbit 1, it's going to show a ring as to where the railed ejectors are going to send the solar sails around the sun into this orbit, which is pretty cool. You can add an orbit, add additional lines by clicking the add orbit, and I'm going to hit down here on the inclination, I'm going to type in 45 degrees, and that's going to give me a whole new angle. Pretty slick, huh? And for fun, I'm going to click add orbit, 45, create. There it is. I'm going to add an orbit. What's 45? What's the opposite of that? Is it 60, 45? Is 90? Let's see how smart I can be here. 90 degrees, that's straight up. I don't want to do that one. What's this one? You're all laughing at me. Is it 130? 45, 90. What's 90 plus 45? $135. Okay, you can stop laughing now. I don't like math. Oops. 135 is going to create our next axis. Yeah. So now that we've got these all laid out, there's 1, 2, and 3. You know what? I don't know if I like that because that last ring is just huge. So I can delete that. and I'm going to delete that. I'm going to, what's this one? Doesn't say. It does say. What was number 1? 10,700 is the radius. 2, 10,700, 45, create, add orbit, 10,700, 135, create, and hopefully that won't be a problem. Hopefully that won't be a problem. So anyway, so I've created my 3 different rings. I think it's going to look cool. It's not going to look cool because this one is off kilter to this one. I swear. Because the longitude, can I edit these? I can't. I can just delete. That's fine. We'll add it again. Zero, create, because this one's 0. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to add another one. 10,700, 135, 0, create. Now if I look at these, is it going to look cool? I don't know. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So now that we got that all figured out, no, so now you don't have to go through this entire mess. You can go to, where is it? Dyson Sphere. Let's go into here, games, Dyson Sphere. We can go to Dyson Sphere Blueprints, which is a whole nother ball of wax. We can come up here to Dyson Sphere, and you can copy other people's plans that they've already built. So if you want this one, a double ring cluster, you can just copy that and paste it into your plan, and you'll be able to use that. I'll put a link to all that in there. So anyway, we're going to hit escape to get out of there. And so now we're going to start assigning these rail ejectors to those numbers. And right now, for fun, I'm just going to hit 2 of them for each lane or each ring. So 2, 4, this one's going to be 3, this one's going to be 3, and then so that I can take these and delete those, and then I can just copy these and stamp them back down to duplicate that, to add twice as many solar sails to those rings. So let's finish this line. It's so nice when you hit your later game like this, you got a few more robots, you got more energy, they're faster, you've upgraded things. You can almost kind of walk and have them keep up. We're getting there. We're almost there. We're almost getting solar sails up around the sun. There's a couple of things about solar sails you need to think about, though. They do have a lifespan. They don't just go up there and stay forever. They will burn out, and all of that can be upgraded if you go to T for your tech tree and then upgrades. If you go to this lower section, you'll see down here that you can extend your solar sail's life. I did unlock this one, so it's going to last 300 plus 300 seconds per sail, and you can keep unlocking multiple levels. You can also increase the percentage of ray efficiency that they send back, and I did that one. So you will need to keep making solar sails, and it's okay. But if we come down here, because we want to watch them pick up and fire, go, go, go. Hold the W key. So, and it probably won't happen. So these will only fire when they are in alignment for their specific ring that they're supposed to do. The sun's going down, so they're aiming towards their objective right now, and you can kind of see them moving because they're always moving towards where they need to shoot, but they're not going to shoot until they actually hit or are in alignment and have a clear shot for their view, which typically happens during the day because we're shooting at the sun. So we're going to let all these sails build up, and it's kind of nice because this nice long line is going to act as a buffer as well. We don't really need storage chests for any of this. While we're waiting, we are going to start setting up our ray receivers. Again, hit Dyson sphere. We're going to go to ray receivers, and you don't have to put these right next to them. So I'm gonna click. Oh, it won't let me. Fine, we'll put these out because I'm just gonna click and drag a line of these things. These are the rays. These are the collectors. These are going to collect the energy that our solar sails are generating and collecting from the sun. So it's kind of a two-part system. All right, so click copy. Just clicking and dragging. And here's another thing that you may want to ring around the whole planet, because that will just let you collect all the time. And if you want to, you can space these out. You don't have to smash them together. I'm just clicking and dragging because it is easy to do so. Let's go see if our little mall has made more of these. Well, we've been messing around. It's made 16 more. You can't have enough of these. These are just collecting energy. Collecting energy. We're just going to set these down. As you can see, we don't have much power. Everything's everything's yellow or orange or whatever it is. And there we go. Put all these solar panels down. Now, the nice thing about this is here, if I need to double or increase, I can just stamp down a whole nother mall. I might actually go back and tweak this, but I don't know. It's working okay. We got this whole line. We got 145 fed. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to keep these solar panels here for now. We'll remove those as we expand our rail ejector line. And I can see everything's got power. Let's double check. It's all orange, but it's connected. Okay, here comes the sun, and we can see it firing off. Look at that. Ray receiver. So it's starting to shoot the solar sails into their orbits. Let's get rid of this. Into their orbits. Now, if I go out into space, I can actually see them there. It's actually pretty cool. And if I hit V for my star map, I can see them being shot out into space. I don't know if I hope you can see this on YouTube. They're being shot out into space, and you can see little orange dots where they actually are in space. So, you know, this is fun. This is the coolest part of the whole game, in my opinion, is shooting stuff into space. You can't see up there. So yeah, they're going up there. We can see that our solar array receivers are starting to collect the energy. It's not a lot right now, but we're collecting some energy. If we look P, we need more energy. And our Dyson sphere, we can look at our solar sail production. So it's not, I mean, we only have 6 rails going, so we're not shooting a ton up. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Right? We're getting there. This is you know, you gotta start off slow. Gotta start off slow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill that and that. And then I'm gonna start dismantling. How many more rail ejectors do I have? 8. I got 4 more, so I don't really have a lot. Let's go see if I got more made. Which I doubt, because I think I'm behind on stuff. Probably have like 1 made. Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on making more. Check our power. This is all from solar panels. Don't fool yourself. This is all solar panels. So if we look at our Dyson sphere, we got 12. We're producing 12 a minute. I thought there was some other way that we could look at power collected. Maybe that's just it. Yeah, it's working, right? We'll get into this stuff later. Right now, we just want power generation. We need to collect that for power. So we've got our solar sails being shot into space as quickly as they can. I'm gonna hang on until I get 1 more so I can stamp down 6, keep it balanced. And you don't have to, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. So while those are firing off, I really want to fix this and get more. I just need to have more. So I'm going to do that, but it's pretty cool. So there you learned how to shoot off solar sails to your system's sun and start collecting its energy. So I'm going to let this go, and we're going to come back to it later. And after it's had a time to send a lot of sails up, and I've built some more sails and added to it, we're going to come back and look at this. Cool. Have fun.